Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Bit of a change of plans, as you've seen. Normally I stream on a Sunday night for me, but as Spencer is streaming tomorrow, I thought I'd stream today. So, nothing really planned as such for the stream. I do have some master keys to use. I've been playing about with some different ships of late as well, and I've also been asked about some of the new vanity shields on some of the ships I've already done videos on. So since I've already done the videos recently, I thought it was a bit too soon to do new ones, so I thought I'd do some on the stream tonight as well. So one of the ones that was asked for was the Garrett. Another one was the Intrepid and the Inquiry. So I thought I'd mess about with the Garrett first off, and I thought I'd just do it in the Dyson Allied Zone. So bog standard skin for the Garrett. The one thing I did notice, which I hadn't noticed before, is the name is also written in Klingon, as well as what they call Federation Standard. I thought that was quite a nice touch. So let's have a wee quick look at some of the new shields. So I'll do the Safe Galaxy first. This one is actually growing on me the more and more I look at it. So for some reason we have the Bizarre Collector effect here on this ship. We've got that almost camouflage pattern on the hull, the light yellow lighting there at the front. For some bizarre reason we have a green glow at the back of the deflector with the gold there as well. Give it a wee quick spin round. We've got the gold impulse engines and the nacelles. Nothing much too exciting happening on the underside of this one. That's the Safe Galaxy one. So, I say I'm starting to like it more and more, to be honest. Have a look at some of the other ones. The Courier Raider. We look at that one. So very light and bright, this one. So everything's pretty much white with regards to the engines and the facade collectors and the deflectors, with that touch of blue around it. And you see the white facade collector effect underneath this blue cover. So I do wish that cover would actually just change colour. It would be a lot easier, give us a alpha or a beta option for the nacelles, so we can have them change with the shield. If it wasn't for the very bright white, and depending on the area you're in, you do actually get blinded by this shield. It is like the Beacon of Chaos sometimes. Jump onto a Disco. This is the Disco refit, so it's the darker grey material. Of course, still with the blue and white on the nacelles, the blue there, the white facade collector effect, and the blue and white deflector effect there. Yeah, another one that I'm quite liking so far. On the side, it's too much of a hassle to keep switching the UI on and off, so make it easier just doing this. Make it a bit quicker as well. probably one of the longest named vanity shields in the game, the Emerald Chain Intel Juggernaut Vanity Shield. Why couldn't I just call it the Emerald Chain one? So, yeah, dark grey on the hull, similar to Safe Galaxy one. Got the very light yellow Bizarre collectors there. Same on the deflector with the yellow at the back there. Pale yellow lighting on the pylons. Same there for the impulse engines and for the nacelles. That one doesn't look too bad on this one. I'm trying to get through these relatively quickly so I can jump on and see if we can actually get anything out of the gambling. So, Prodigy up next. Got the white Bizarre collector effect there. Just because it's a small gap, we're missing the blue. Got the blue there. Deep yellow and white deflector. The red impulse and the blue nacelles. And I do like the hull material. It's quite a nice grey that's on this one. Shrike is the last one. So it does look angry. It's very angry. So with that orange for the nacelles and the lighting there. Got the white here and the Bizarre collector effect. And then we've got the yellow and red for the deflector. And the yellow and red stripe pattern there on the nacelles, the impulse engines even. I was too busy looking at the orange on the nacelles there. It's got a nice bit of reflection off it as well in the lighting. Right, let's get on to the fun stuff. Gamblers Anonymous meeting has begun. And just before I do, I don't know if anybody caught Nick's stream yesterday. Spencer did mention a couple of things, and he is looking at potentially doing a little bit of a funding goal on his next stream. So I'd just like to say, if you can help him out, please do so. And yeah, he's well deserving of it. Right, so sort out this mess of changing ships. Get rid of that one. So after the last stream or the stream before, I opened up some more Infinity and I got a T6, which means I am back to the bottom of the pity point, so not going to do Infinity tonight. So let's see if we can get some Borg Doffs, some Watchers, and then see if we get out of the training manuals out of the last generation box. So I say I've got 50 keys, so I'm definitely doing 30 of the Borg, and then I might either split that 10 and 10 or just do one or the other. So let's go. One Borg back, right. Let's see what else. What's that? Adaptive. offense for ground, adaptive offense for space. That's right. Ooh, more dilithium mining vouchers. Let's throw them in the bank just now and get them out of the road. I'm going with the stockpile that's already there. Dump all these in here as well and get them out the road, and then we'll get on to the next lot of boxes. Right, let's do 10 and 10 and see if anything interesting drops. We've got one watcher, more R&D packs, a couple of weapon packs, so we'll see if maybe an Omni drops out of one of them. Right, and let's do 10 of these. Absolutely hee-haw apart from 3 weapon packs. So that was a bust on that one. Where did they go? Yeah, I might open them. Dump that. Right. Let's see if this RNG is going to be nice to us with the bog duty officer. Probably not, but we'll give it a shot. 32.47. It's actually not too bad for a Psy character, that one. Especially if the Art Royals got the intel seat. Might be tempted just to keep a hold of that one. I'll see what they're going for in the exchange in a second. I think they're 2 of 47. What are they going for? Probably not too much. Oh. Okay, I wasn't quite expecting that price for them. Yeah, it might just come in handy for the Art Royal on the 15th. In case you're wondering, I don't actually have any decent bogged offs, that's why I'm dubious. Right, last generation boxes. Let's see what we're going to get. Doing the ground weapons. Because I know that the beams and cannons don't tend to go for that much, and the chances of getting the wide angle. Yeah, that's perfect. I was actually hoping to get one of them. It's good for a decent ground weapon. So we got the sniper. Oh, and the changeling. Let's see what they're going for in a second. Right. Random beams. And an Omni. There we go. I'll push my luck because I won't get 2 of them, so we'll grab a ground weapon out of that as well. So no, not too bad a haul there from the old gambling. Makes a change. Normally it's the royal shafting that comes when I do things like this. Yeah, 4 mil for that. I think I've got one. Right. I don't think I do have one of them actually. Let's see what the changing one's going for. Yeah, not bad price for that. Federation one. Let's see what the Omni's going for. Take off the mark and see if that helps. Yeah, not too bad a price for that either. Right, dump all that in the bank just now until I decide what I'm going to do. Yep, squirrel. Actually managed to get a bit of luck tonight with the old gambling. Seems things have picked up a bit of late because with that lockbox ship, so I got the credence with that because I've been after that for a little while. And also wanted the console off it as well, and it did come in handy last night on Nick's stream. Got myself a new record on a ISE run with him, and I think Michi was on it as well, I think, Darth on, so you guys are very good, helped me get over 1 million, so I was quite happy with that. And then finally managed to get an epic token drop out the Phoenix boxes, which was even more surprising given the fact I've opened well over 2, if not close to 3,000 of the things. And that's the first one that's ever dropped on my main character. Seeing all these stuff suddenly appear. I've got sneak suspicion because I did a patrol area earlier and forgot to clear everything out. And I do not like a messy inventory. Make sure that's everything. Nope. I also had quite a bit of activity on the exchange today, quite a lot of stuff sold, so I was quite happy about that. It's been a bit slow the last day or so. I do wish when you're told down control on this, it would just take it as gospel that I want to sell them all. There we go. Back to neat and tidy. I think. Yes, we are neat and tidy again. There we go. Right, change ships over and we'll go and have some fun on some randoms, I think. And then I'll jump into probably an Intrepid and we can have a look at those new shields on that as well. Alright, what ship am I going to play about with? I was playing about earlier with the Premonition. I took that up to X2 earlier and been messing about with some Psy builds on that. It's doing the same with the Chekhov as well. Now, I'll take the credence in for one and then might do the Justice here after that. Right, random elite time, people. Let's see how we go. Take that off of there. I do have the combat log on. Get the parser activated. I keep meaning to set that to auto activate. I will remember to do it eventually. I have to say, this little tin mug from Fanhome has come in very handy. Same I used my Star Wars ones on the Star Trek stream. I know that Spencer mentioned about the new Master Replica ones the other day, and I've pre-ordered the Strange New Worlds Connie, and we'll see what it's like. I don't particularly fancy the other two, so I'll get that ordered. It should be probably around about the same quality as Eagle Moss ones, I would imagine. But once it arrives, I'll do a quick review on it. And from the fan home ones, I think the next one's the Titan, I think, from Lord X. Or the Dauntless 2 from the other cartoon. So when they arrive, they'll get a quick review and then popped up on eBay and get sold. Oh, come on, Random Elite. There we are. See, you pester it enough, it suddenly pops. I just hope to God it's not a Corfez. No, on my luck, it probably will be though. I know. I'll do quite nicely. Oh my goodness. Let's make it look pretty. So one thing that annoys me is it doesn't actually change the cell colour on it. Keep a wee eye on the chat. Listening for my kids trying to sneak downstairs since they're supposed to be in their beds. And that sounds more like the wife down. Ship is not exactly the most nimble of ships, to be honest. Nice to see another Garrett flying about. Good God, that's a lot of visual spam, I tell you. So let's get over the other side. At least this ship actually stops. Been having fun in the Typhoon on my free-to-play account. I was doing Royal Flush for my sins and going in at full impulse and then trying to stop, and you slide 20k past the board cubes is always fun. Turn and shoot. It's not quite as quick as an IAC, but this one's actually not too bad. Now, one thing I think annoys me most is you get the consoles and that are, or the bridge officer skills that are supposed to, you know, reveal cloaked vessels and all the rest of it, but they never seem to do on this map. Oh, time to move. And same when somebody hits it with a control, it seems to move away quite happily. Of course, now it goes and hides as soon as I hit everything, typical, and then reappears when I'm facing the wrong way. This game of peekaboo does get tiresome. Oh, we got it. There we go. Happy days. Hey, Workcourt. Hey, Darthon. Welcome to the dark side, where us untalented live. Right. I did say I was going to do some of the shield stuff. I'll do that quickly and get it out the road. Then we'll do some more randoms. Nothing to dump in the bank. Right, Intrepid class. Let's go and have a quick play about the shields on that one. No, it's not Intrepid. Where's my Intrepid? Yeah, there it is. Get back into space and we'll have a look. Yeah. And I wonder why I get the name Vanity Shield Addict. Let's get away from that pink lighting effect. That'll do us there. Bog standard Intrepid. Right, let's have a look. So save Galaxy up first. So nice golden deflector. The side collectors almost blend in with that hull material. I always wonder why I stuck the impulse engines there and not, well, where the torpedo launcher is. As much as I am not a fan of Voyager, I do like the Intrepid class. Ooh, can you? I shall remember that because we'll be doing quite a few randoms tonight. Well, for the next hour, maybe an hour and a half. So I might open a ton of them. Right. Stick the green one on it because I've not actually looked at the green one on this yet. This is the Green Courier one from the recent lockbox. Don't ever like that deflector effect on it, to be honest. The cells in that look fine. Colour's not too bad. Just that deflector. Not overly sold on that one. I'll do the other Courier Raider. So what Voyager would have looked like had it had the standard Starfleet material on it, almost. Very bright and white in the cells there. It's like the old sci-fi shows with their metal panel ships. That's what that puts me in mind of. The old bare steel. Get something a little duller, I think. And of course, because it's Dyson, we can't get anything that's on another ship, which is extremely helpful. So, the Emerald one. I think I was over at K13 and I noticed a slight green tint to it, but I've not been able to recreate it, so I think it was just the lighting. Interesting effect there on the shuttle bay as you rotate through it. Let's see what we got up next. Will be Prodigy. As I still can't pronounce that correctly because of my accent. It really doesn't sound good. I like that deflector colour though. And I do like the hull material on it. It's quite a very nice grey. But going, howdy folks. I better not do that because I'll just annoy him. And I can't afford to annoy Spencer, he's too nice to me. Terrible warp core. There's the angry one of the Shrike. It certainly is an interesting colour scheme, that was fun. Right, let's stop this foolishness, go back into a build and go and hit another random elite. And as unprepared as I was this evening for doing this, I had planned to sit and get a couple of new videos done because I'm going to drop the Augur tomorrow, which is the last in the 3-part series that I've just done for the flashback bundle. And then I thought, been asked for the Nebula a couple of times, so I might do that, and I might do the Gagarin as well. For no other reason related to the 15 bundle whatsoever. Right, what ship? What ship? What ship? What ship? I'll do the Connie 3, but it's a bit squishy. And I'm not upgraded and built out the Juggernaut yet. Do the Excelsior 2, I suppose. I'll be really optimistic and do a sovereign. Or even more optimistic and do the legendary Connie. That's more Nick's thing than mine. What have we not done for a while? Get fly the casual. I'm worse than a kid in a candy store, I tell you. So much choice. Let's do the mirror worship. Right, now the question is, I did originally change this build. Just check it. Yeah, everything's in the right place. Let's go full disco mode on it. Right. Random elite time. Here we go. Oh, pop straight away. Oh dear. Maybe I need to cool it a bit with the bundle frustration, I think. Because looking historically, the bundles dropped roughly 6 days before the end of the anniversary event. So, in the likelihood that Deca sticks to that time frame, I mean it will drop Thursday. Hurlsphere, how quaint. And if that's the case, we'll probably see something about it on Monday. Or they might wait till after the event. Who knows? Patience is key. As long as I keep accidentally putting stuff on console about it, I'll be quite happy. Oops, I did. That's what happens when you're trying to do two things at once. Distracted and I forget to start switching stuff on. Minimize that so I can see the chat. I'm going to have to mess about with stream elements because I'm not getting any of the pop-ups or the notifications, and I've just checked YouTube Studio and there's been quite a bit happening on it. What's that down there? And why is that not over there? Yeah. I like using cannons for the damage, but I much prefer beams for the firing arc. Means I don't need to rely upon my poor piloting skills to actually hit anything. Right, I'll run around this time gate for a bit. I don't know if it's new or not, but I happened to actually use the gateway to get to Dyson earlier on, and when I looked behind the ship, it was rotating all the images of the systems in the, that'll be the beta quadrant. Going to STO's galaxy map. So that was quite smart. Oops, a daisy. Getting ass handed. Hate those probes. Then my reflexes for not being fast enough to actually do anything about it. That one, it's always helpful. I'm surprised that didn't actually make it a fail. I know, allowing them to escape through the gateways. That would have made it a mandatory one. God, but stop getting distracted trying to read other things, I tell you. Might need to put a tad bit more survivability onto this build, I think. Or actually, no, not sit still and let them hit me would probably be a good one as well. That was... Good for it. It can open as much as it wants. Question is, did that one blow up or did it actually get through? Answers on a postcard. Son of a... I don't think he was hit by transphasic torps. Let's say transphasic's not effective in the game there. Where am I going? I'm going over here. Right, hopefully that's the last bit of blowing up we'll be doing. Let's fix the ship. Well, what controversial statements can I make that would prompt engagement? There's the question. Seven minutes time getting. Well, 7 minutes for the mission and 3 minutes for this section. There's the next lot coming. Ah. Well, as soon as I see one, I shall take it out. Dinner, wine, roses, full 9 yards. And as they say in Jurassic Park, no expense spared. That's what STO should do, actually try and get a license to use the Jurassic Park music and use it on the Both battle zone, the ground one. Then we come up against one of the Rexes. Get the Jurassic Park theme on the go. Yeah, I really do hate the TFOs that are time gated. So it's like, let us in, kill X amount, fly out again. I'm all for those ones. We get the way to drive up engagement, but I don't think this is the way to do it. Probably say even suggest something like doing an ISE, but having random enemies. It's quick, it's something the DPS chasers would go for, and has a bit more variety, so they can alternate between ISEs and another one that's got a similar setup, but just with random enemies. Yes, there is probably more dinosaurs in there than the Jurassic Park films. I'll say though, the first one with the animatronics was good. The more recent ones with, it was alright CGI, but still not exactly the best. Now, camouflaging dinosaur was an interesting approach. Let's see if I've got any more injuries on this ship. No, I don't. Happy days. What's that in here? Bunch of junk. I'll leave that sitting there. Yeah, let's see what I've got in the build, see if I can swap anything else in or out. Trait wise. Ooh. Well, you can always get another one. I think how grateful that wrong tune will be having Uncon on it. I have to admit that none of my alts have any decent traits, well, personal space traits or ground traits on them. It's all on my main at the moment. Let's change the outfit. We'll go all evil. Still looks better than the Emperor's outfit. Right. What resources have I got? I'm partially tempted to get more keys and do some more gambling, but the sensible part of me is thinking, why pick up the Wild Razor? Yeah. We could always ask Decker to make trading in the bank a uncon trigger, make it go faster. So it would be interesting watching a Ferengi running about under the effects of uncon. Try to get all that latinum. Curious to see what lockbox keys are going for at the moment. Yeah. Market's still alright just now. Let's see, Dell Exchange up just now as well, actually, there's a question. 10.3. Yeah, it came down, this not a great deal. Still got a lot of optimistic players still. There's probably ones that are going 4.95 all the way down to 25 in hopes of selling. Right, next one. Let's see what pops. Oh, these are starting to pop very quickly now. Have a drink whilst I'm waiting on it loading. There's a shocker, it's another Borg one. The Borg one, it takes a while for it to actually pop up with the briefing. Yeah, I thought they would have fixed that by now. Big ass jellyfish, don't need to worry about that then. We've got that one covered. I'm going to try and clear this one. Bloody jellies decide to come over here now. I'd be tempted to take the jelly out for a spin, since I've been playing about with its build, but I'd probably want to do probably a Starbase 1. Ah, damn it. Start paying attention to the hull strength. That's what happens when I get distracted. The ship goes boom. And not in the fun way. Right. Good jelly, it's due though. It's dancing around the map quite nicely. That doesn't get confusing in the slightest. Having a simulator and a Borg TFO. Yeah, got a new sub. Welcome. I'll run. Yes, it's because I said Shima Elements wasn't popping anything up. I wonder if I say I won't get another T6 Infinity ship if one will suddenly appear. So that'd be an interesting experiment to try. I'm just curious as to what the bundle is going to be later on this year. Folk are expecting a lower decks one. So it'll be interesting to see. I know that the Fed ships sell better than the rest of them, but it would be nice if Decker took the chance and maybe did a decent T6 Navar perhaps, or even doing a legendary bundle. Navar and yeah, just trying to think what other ones we don't have legendaries of. I don't think I've got a legendary scimitar, so that could be an option. A legendary Valdor. Have to have a better think of that one. Look at the store actually. That is really all we've got as far as the Klingon flagship actually goes. I wonder if they're treating it the same way they treated the Sovereign, because I had the Bort's Q, and that was a cryptic baby, as was the Odyssey. So why have the previous hero ships be as good or better than the new ones they were doing? And that's just a 4-4. A terrible trait. And an even more pointless console on it. And the birds of prey are nothing to write home about. I missed a trick with this one. This would have been ideal to at least have one hanger bay on it. Yeah. So I mean, it'd be good if Decker went through them and seen, you know, what folk moan about the most about the ships, and then take that information and try and create better ones going forward. Obviously, we'd like them to revamp the older ones, but they won't make money that way. So that'd be interesting. Not about the ROMs. No, we do have a legendary scimitar. I think I mentioned anything about that one. Got the I've done the legendary versions of the main 4 Romulan ships, so I don't see them doing much more with them. Yeah, Comfort would be it'd be a good one to do in order to give the Klingons a decent bird of prey without having to mess around with any of the older ones. I'm still severely tempted to get the White Star, just purely to create a White Star from Babylon 5. It's the only reason I want to get that ship. I see all the Dyson ships looked fantastic, just that the stuff with them didn't benefit what I'm doing in the game. And that's the only reason I haven't bought the bundle. I do have the Klingon one because I wanted the console of it and I had some T6 coupons kicking about. I think we've only got the one legendary Jem'Hadar ship, and that's the bug. So there's a bit of room there to do a decent legendary Jem'Hadar ship. I'm actually quite enjoying this one just now, the Vanguard carrier. I picked it up on I think was it the last live stream I got it on, or the one before? Just because I'd got the Eagle Moss version of it. I thought, you know what? I've got the coupons sitting there and I'm not doing anything. There's nothing I'm desperate for in the store. And I'm buying the 15th bundle anyway. So I won't be using that for the ships. So I thought I'd pick it up, and I've been playing about with it. I've not got a proper build on it or anything. It's just a Canon, my CSV build with a couple of the pets, because I don't have any decent traits for the personal space. But I stuck SAD on it, repurposed cargo bay as well, and another couple of pets things to try and make a mini pet build on it. But the one thing I have noticed though is when you eject the ship from the back, it doesn't tend to do that much. It tends to follow you about like a little dog. It doesn't actually go and proactively attack anything. This one's a fun one as well. Picked that up in the starter bundle. So, quite like using that one, even though it is a 4/4, but it is still fun to use. And it's got one hangar bay on it as well. It's a fun one. Yes. I've been tempted to get the rest of the Jem'Hadar ones, but I don't tend to play the Jem'Hadar tune that often unless I'm doing the alts for the Dill mining and that, or the bonus days on the events. So I've still to do proper builds on these ones as well. I do like the look of them, but unfortunately when you put the vanity shields on, nothing matches up. So it drives me nuts. So I've got to fly it bare skinned, if you like. The Cardassian ones are fun as well. Right. It's enough drilling over ships in the store. Let's swap ships and we'll jump into some more randoms. No point doing the Eagle because my torp build isn't finished yet. I fancy the Hydra tonight. It's my DPS one that I normally fly. I've got a theme build on that one. Well, I was messing about with the nebula earlier. Let's load this one up. I'm going to populate the build. That's maddeningly unhelpful. It's wiped the body build. Alright, here we go. For the 2-piece disco bonus in this one. Paving on me, where are you hiding? You, Kobe. Let's set batteries on. Absolutely no idea why it's wiped the build since I was using it just before the stream. But you stay up there at the road. Fleet power. Get rid of that so I can see what I'm doing. Secondary shielding on it. My memory is getting worse as time goes on. I swear to God it is. What is it I'm looking for? What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. Of course, the two main ones. There we go. Let's have a look and see what it's done trait wise. It's actually kept them. What's that one? They're not in use, that's fine. No, it's not. It's not kept them at all. Right. ATM. This is what you call much frustration. Universal designs, rune of our enemies, time goodbye. No, well, actually not. I'm going to take that off. Put sad on instead. I should have sex to this whilst I'm at it, but it's not my main carrier, so. Right, there we go. That should just about do it, I think. Yep. Right, let's get into space and sort out the trees. What's Gibbs doing on the Discord? He's talking about outing himself. Interesting. Right. Put it all over the shop. With that, right. There, I'll put that there. We can swing over to there just now. Right, that should be it now. See, it's a nebula, but it's a Farragut because I just wanted the Galaxy class deflector. And no spoilers for the video. Not showing off any vanity shields in this one. Right. Let's try this on a random. What could possibly go wrong? Apart from the fact I'll get something like minor instabilities or something. pop up stream elements just now and have a quick look at something. Multitasking never works. Hey, I see, he would have thought it. Let's put the live parser on. Oh, there's a credence. Yeah, so we got an inquiry, a check off, and I recognise it, but I don't know what the heck it is. Somebody else already hit the agony on that one. And one thing though, the Terran Monitor certainly is a nimble ship. Damn it. I forgot to activate the bleeding live parser. Well done me. Oops, a daisy. I've not got DPRM on this. Let's go in there half expecting just to click and go there. Oh, that's a bright flash. Should actually start wearing my sunglasses to play this game eventually, I tell you. A whopping 154.3. What more could you ask for? Let's go and fix it. Looks like Spencer's Discord's got a bit more activity in it tonight. It's been quite quiet the other few days. Sort this build. I thought I had DPRM on it. I don't. Swap that out for it. Alright, yeah. I'll probably stream for about another 10, maybe 15 minutes or so. Because obviously this was an unplanned one and the missus has plans. So let's see, what can we do? Now, thanks to Spencer, the channel has moved from station keeping thrusters and hit 1/4 impulse, so numbers are up, so that's good. So I've hit the first milestone, which is being able to offer memberships for the channel. I will do a low buy ship giveaway for that, and then as I've said, if I get to the 1000 subs, I will be giving away this once I find a picture of it. this over. God's sake, I hate Windows. So that is the Eagle Moss model of the Snakehead from Picard. So, and yes, that will be a worldwide giveaway. Hey, JP. So, the lucky winner of that one will have it posted to their door. And depending on how the channel is doing at that moment, I might even throw in a second Eagle Moss ship in the giveaway. But we shall wait and see. It's still a little while off that one. If we're honest, probably 6 months or so away. But, you know, you never know. Might even do one of the Phantom ones. Right. Why the heck did I put that back full screen when it covers my chat window? Yeah, let's do another random. What could possibly go wrong? As long as I don't see a warp in Starfield going past me, I'll be quite happy. Son of a... Right in the middle of the bleeding battle as well. Well, at least I didn't see a Starfield. This is so not the ship to be doing this in. That's it. Next stream, I'm just sitting in a tank and being done with it. I'll finish off the tank build on the Garret or something. Or the Justiciar, so I've got a bit of manoeuvrability. This is not fun, getting thrown into a Corfez. Damn it, was that? No, it wasn't actually. I didn't think it was. And a ship that you're not prepared for it. And we got a bug ship. At least we've got a science ship. We've got a Nobel there. Or as I call it, the broken door. I think we've also got a Titan as well, actually. So we might actually be alright in this one. Could this be the 4th completed Corfez for me this evening? Because I've only completed 3 of them. One was with Spencer and Nick. It was the first one I did. And then I've been fortunate on the last couple of streams to complete 2 in a pug run. I've got a tank as well. Damn, it's not a Nobel, it's a bleeding Archon or whatever it's called. The fancy sticks one. It is a science character, so never know. It's going to get my ass handed to it. And go boom. There you go. Anyway, I don't think we're going to get through this phase somehow. I was all optimistic until I realised it wasn't the ships I thought it was. The entire team's just going the same way I am. Fly in, boom, 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 and away we go. Yeah, this ship is not the build for this one. There we are. We got put out of our misery, thankfully. as it's no chance of getting an orc or fez. Might take this in with its tankish build on it. Right, let's see if that survives any better. Why is this not saving the doffs? It's extremely frustrating. Right, last random of the evening. Yeah, I can go and annoy the wife and maybe go and annoy folk in Discord for 15-20 minutes. Oh, it slides over, revealing the mess at the back of them. These are not performance enhancing drugs, I promise you. It will not disqualify me from playing STO. And then it's going to take forever and a day to launch one, just because I said this was going to be the final one of the evening. Chat amongst yourselves, you know, keep yourselves entertained, also wait. Yeah. I'd put some hold music on, but probably get a copyright off of YouTube. There we go. HSE, that's what we'll get. No, bug hunt. All that effort to swap ships and try and put myself into something that's not going to get my backside kicked, and what did I end up in? A ground one. Let's dress for the occasion. Yes, this one's relatively straightforward. There'll just be one heck of a lot of visual spam in it. Yeah, Defiant, yep. That's all it does, is purely when you... I can do technically a random in just space, but that is me just filtering to space and selecting all in the queue. But for doing the actual random, it includes space and ground. That's when you get the Borg ones and folk don't know where to go and what to activate. I can't remember the name of the Borg one. It's where you've got to activate each of the nodes, or disable each of the node shields. I had one guy sitting deactivating everything every couple of seconds. Just random numbers. And that, it was driving me nuts. I ended up going, well, being into the area and taking over from... I certainly don't do ground by choice. Head to the light. Hate it when they hide up there and you can't hit them properly. That's where the AoE comes in handy. Didn't kill it, but got it down a bit. Vanderveer, hurry up and blow the damn thing up so we can move on. Much visual spam. Evidently went to the JJA approach to Star Trek. Much lens flare and much visual effects. That's this one for ground is relatively straightforward. You've got a couple of players with all the AoE stuff. It's a walk in the park. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it's one of only two gamma ones, so when the feast event kicks in, you can't do advanced or elites for any of the gamma marks or PCs. Which every year I put a ticket in about it. Every year they say, oh yes, we're going to look at it. And that. But every year, same thing. You're back to doing random ones to get the gamma marks and then doing the trade in to get the PCs. Entire length of time the feast event is on. But I'll just bear that in mind towards the end of the year, because odds are we'll get the feast again. So if you're needing anything for the gamma rep, do it now whilst you can. Finally, get through. Damn pop-ups. I'm guessing 437 is not a decent score. I have no idea what a decent ground DPS actually is, to be honest. Spawn Mother does not last long, which is always a good thing. There we go, job done. Nice and easy. Finish with 1,000. If everybody does ground, you can let me know if that's good or bad. Let's get these fleet parks done. We'll do the hangar ones. And since we're getting a carrier soon-ish. Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm afraid that's going to be it for the evening. I do need to go and get cracked on with some stuff. Like I say, it wasn't a properly planned stream, but I do appreciate you tuning in nonetheless. I'm sure you have better things than to listen to me on a Saturday, but appreciate it nonetheless. So I shall hopefully catch you on Spencer's stream tomorrow, and as I was saying at the beginning, you know, if you can throw him a couple of bucks, as the Americans say, it'd be good to do so. So until the next one, take it easy, and thanks again for watching.